Mortgage lenders compete for a specific type of borrower, not the real estate investor with a portfolio, not the entrepreneur with variable income, the government employee, W-2 worker with a pension, the first responder with 15 years of documented employment history. If you're a firefighter, police officer, paramedic, or EMT and you've been renting, the bank has been waiting for you. Walk in the door. Most people in your field don't know this. I'm Thomas Collins, founder of Shift Rich. I started this because I kept running into these people with stable careers, teachers, nurses, first responders who assumed real estate was someone else's game. People who were better qualified than they realized. I bought my first property on a working income with no family money and no connections. I teach from the middle of that, not from the other side of it. Real estate content talks about entrepreneurs, passive income, building wealth without a W-2. If you're a firefighter working with 24-hour shifts, or a cop running overtime, paramedic who spent years earning a credential, you see that content and it doesn't register as yours. That's not my world. I have a job, a schedule, a department. That job is your advantage, not your obstacle. The mortgage industry runs on two things: stable income and employment history. The self-employed business owner, the freelancer, the gig worker, they fight to prove their income on paper. You have a pay stub, W-2s going back years, government documentation. FHA doesn't care about what your friends do for money. It cares whether you can make a monthly payment on a property. For most first responders, the answer is clearly yes. Almost nobody has told them. W-2 income is the best in class for FHA underwriting. When you apply, the lender wants 2 years of W-2s and a recent pay stub. That's it. No profit and loss statements, no 12-month bank statement averages. First responders often have one employer, consistent pay increases, and a clean paper trail going back a decade and more. That is exactly what makes underwriting smooth and closing fast. Overtime may count as qualifying income. This one gets missed. If you've had consistent overtime documented over 24 months on your W-2s, FHA lenders can count it towards your qualifying income. Someone with a $65,000 base and $12,000 in documented annual overtime qualifies at $77,000, not $65,000. That changes your loan amount and your DTI. Tell your lender about your overtime on day one. Don't let them undercount you. First responder specific programs. Beyond FHA, there are programs built specifically for you. HUD's Good Neighbor Next Door program offers 50% off the list price of HUD-owned homes in designated revitalization areas. For law enforcement officers, firefighters, and EMTs, you live there for 36 months. That's the trade. A $180,000 home becomes a $90,000 purchase. 3.5% down on $90,000 is $3,150. Most states also have first responder down payment assistance programs that stack on top of FHA. These exist at the county level. Ask your lender directly, what first responder assistance am I eligible for in this county? If they don't know, find a lender who does. The house hack strategy. You buy a duplex with 3.5% down, live in one unit, rent the other. For a first responder earning $65,000 to $85,000 a year, a $250,000 to $320,000 duplex typically works within FHA guidelines. Down payment $8,750 to $11,200 is reachable for most earners in that range within 12 to 24 months of focused savings. You own real property, the housing cost drops, you are building equity, and you are collecting rent, which offsets most of your mortgage. The long view. Buy a house hack now. Hold it 10 years. You're building equity as the mortgage paydowns. You're getting appreciation on the full value of the property while only putting 3.5% down. You're accumulating 10 years of landlord experience that makes the second deal faster and less stressful. By the time pension eligibility is in range, you can have a property with real equity and steady cash flow that supplements that pension income. The strategy compounds. Earlier you start, the more it compounds. I'll use my own deal. 2017, W-2 worker, $27 an hour. My mortgage was $840. My tenant was paying $700. My net cost $140 a month. I had been paying $1,250 in rent before that. First responders are starting from a stronger position than I was. Government employed, pension documentation, overtime income that qualifies. Your lending profile layout is cleaner. Strategy runs exactly the same direction. The numbers are just different. If you're a firefighter, police officer, paramedic, or EMT, and you've been renting, the thing that was missing was the information. That's what this channel is built to provide. The Smart Home Buyers Playbook is in the description. $39, and it covers the full process from down payment math to the tenant relationship to what to have ready before you talk to a lender. If you're a first responder who wants to understand what your actual numbers look like, start here. Drop your role in the comments. Firefighter, police, EMT, paramedic. I'm building content specifically for this audience. And the more I know about who's watching, the more useful this gets. Subscribe. We're just getting started.